Hi guys, my name is Connie and I'm coming to you from Exclusive Wigs Ventilation Techniques, and I am doing a cap repair. It's a kinky straight cap that I ordered, and I ordered 2 bundles of the kinky straight hair, one donor, which is basically a 10A grade hair, and then I also ordered the Frontal, which was supposed to be a 1 donor 10 grade A hair as well. And when I got it, it wasn't what I wanted. It was the blended hair. Hair was just of all different textures. We had the split ends, the damaged hair, and everything with it. It was a little bit too bulky for me, so it was hard for me to manage without just looking like I had a fro. So I wasn't very happy with the end results once I got it. So I decided to just go ahead and take the frontal off and then place a blank frontal on to the cap. So I'm not gonna do a full frontal. I'm just gonna do like a couple of tracks in on the top, just for it to lay and blend better with the textured kinky hair, because if you do the full with the kinky, it doesn't blend very well, because with the kinky it's more of a wavy look, and with the frontals it kind of takes away from the wave. So I did want to kind of implement the waves in it to keep it at least looking more blended with the back part of the cap. So I did put a few tracks in the top, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and ventilate this whole side. I've already done the other side, and then around the hairline, and then that way it still gives the full effect of the hair that's in the back for it to blend with it in the front. Now usually I only do single knots, and just from experience I've had to work on the single knots just a little bit too much because it sheds faster. When I do, especially with the longer length hair, I kind of just take the end of the hair and bend and do my ventilating. Now if I had like a 30-inch hair or something, I can almost do like a 60-40 bend, or even a 50-50 bend, or a 70-30 bend, and not have as much shedding. It will shed, but just not as fast as it does if you do a 1090 bend. So I'm gonna do like a 1090 bend, and then I'm gonna go ahead and double knot instead of single knot, because when you double knot decreases the shedding almost permanently. So you might only have maybe a 5% chance of it shedding, and the only reason why it's going to shed is because the hair probably got damaged or dry and started breaking. So that will be really the main reason why it would shed that way. So I don't want to have to keep repairing it like I had to do all my other frontals. So I just decided that I would just go ahead and do double knots. So I know you guys have all seen me do the single knot, so I just kind of want to share with you doing the double knots. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So like I said, I got my 90 80 bend, 90 10 bend, and then I have my needle here, if you could see it, and then we're gonna go through, and we're gonna go through the lace hole. I'm gonna grab some hair. Most likely will probably be 2 strands. We're gonna go through the lace here, and as you can see, we're through. We're gonna take the hair, wrap it. We're gonna take the needle a whole 180, and we're gonna pull it through that hole, and then we're gonna wrap it again. We're gonna do 180, and then we're just gonna pull the hair through. So it's not a bad, I used to couldn't get it at all, and then just one day I was able to get it. It was just too funny, because it was just like, I can't do this. It's really hard, but it's not hard. Once you master the single knot, the double knots will come very, very easily. So that's always my suggestion, to just kind of master on how to do the single knots. It's always hard for me to do this slow, so forgive me, guys. Yeah, once you master the single knots really well, the double knots will come very natural. So we're going to go back through a lace hole. I'm going to grab a couple of strands here. Once again, we're going to wrap 180, back around, wrap again, 180, and just pull. And that's just the extent of a double knot. It's not, like I said, it's not hard at all. My needle is only supposed to grab 1 to 2 pieces of hair. Sometimes I think it grabs 3. It's almost difficult to just grab 1 piece of hair. I have to wear magnifiers. There's 1 piece there. And like I said, do your 180, and then your 180, and then just run through. So I am going to be doing some virtual seminars here. Hopefully I can get it together by the beginning of summer. I think I'm going to be knocking a bulk of the price out for you guys, because since you don't have to come and do it in person, we're going to be doing it virtual, and then I'll probably be offering like some one-on-one classes for you, like 5 of them at least, after you get out of the class, to kind of help you along the way if you have any questions. Well, like I always say, this here is a technique that you do want to learn, because when you go into the wig making, you can either do 1 or 2 things. Sometimes they just shed and it's just a little spot that needs to be filled, and you can just take the cap off, and the frontal off, the cap, and just, just put a new one on, which is fine. But what you want to do is you just always want to have customer satisfaction. If they don't have to spend a ton of money, you can charge them about 60 bucks to just repair it. Now, if they just want to replace the frontal, that's when it's going to run them into the 200s, for you to just get the frontal for them and then take it off and then replace it. So, you always want to be able to have those options available for your client. And that keeps your client happy if you can save them some money. And then you'll have those ones to be like, you know what, just put a whole new one on there. I don't care about how much it costs. And that's perfectly fine as well. But if you can save your client some money, then save your client some money. It keeps them coming back. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this row. You can always check out my page on Facebook, Exclusive Wig Creations. I have a few videos and things up there that I place from time to time, and once I get the classes and stuff posted, you can always sign up that way. But I always keep videos going on YouTube to kind of help you guys out. If you have any questions, you can always message me at any time, and I will gladly help you with any concerns or questions you have. Like I said, this procedure is something, once again, that I think every wig maker should know how to do. I don't think that you can really call yourself a wig maker if you can't do this technique. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys for stopping in, and just follow my channel if you like this video.